Welcome to today's studio session. I'm Michael, the Marketing Director at PlanetIX. And together I have Felix Bengtsson, our founder of PlanetIX. Today we're going to share a lot of exciting information, how PlanetIX going to take over this bull run, how we're going to make everyone become the biggest winner of this bull run. So stay tuned and listen in. So I prepared some questions for you today. And the first question is that now bull run is here. We have seen a lot of activity coming in the market. So do you have any insight, like what is PlanetIX the next big move?
Nice to be here. Yeah, it definitely feel like this is a moving tide going up again. It's my third bull run, so you can remember, you can start to see patterns from earlier cycles. I do strongly believe that we have a really good timing to market, timing to in this uprising trend at the macro perspective. Last cycle we launched on the peak of Bitcoin, and hopefully we can rise together with both Bitcoin and Ethereum and other big market cap coins. But one major shift this time is that we have had 4 long years of bear market and neutral market, and now we're starting to see uprising trend again, and we are prepared this time. We have learned a lot about how this industry works. We have learned a lot about how to create movement and excitement in our token, and this is the timing we've been waiting for. Especially this time we have a new exciting news to go live with season 2 on Base Chain, Coinbase own chain, and it's going to be a fantastic shift and a paradigm shift into PlanetIX history, where we meet the capital heavy market and user that Coinbase chain has, together with our strong crowd from the Asia going live on Base Chain. So I really think this is a core piece into lifting the token up, above $5-10.
Oh wow, sounds very interesting with this movement to Base Chain. And what do we expect the effect of this movement?
Well, the effect is going to be very much a high price appreciation in our token. We believe that we have worked strongly with the fundamentals over the years, and we have understood how the capital markets work. And this time, when we shift over to Base Chain, we see that it's basically due to 5 different objectives that we can see this price movement go up. First and foremost, we are leaving a dying chain. We are leaving Polygon, a very corrupt and bad chain where there's basically no activity left. Only IX smart contracts and users are there. All the capital have moved over to Base. Base is a very, very strong chain, a US-based chain where there's capital-heavy investors, a lot of innovation in the DApp space and in the DeFi space. And there's also no really position of taking over the game space. So we have a strong, very good relationship with the Base Foundation and the builders and the grant committee, etc. So they are welcoming us to open arms. They really want us to take over Base Chain and the game space on Base. And on top of that, I mean, there's not been a shift of such magnitude from one chain to another, where we basically move 150,000 active users of PlanetIX and token holders over to Base and start interacting with their applications and start building, and start developing their Pix empire on Base. So this shift, together with all these 4 commitments and drive values that we have as a project and the legacy we have from our 4 years of building, that is what's going to make the difference.
Yes, so when we move on Base, we will also launch a new token called AIX. And what is the special with this new token?
Season 2 will have lots of different game changes to the game mechanics, to the game to the tokenomics, to the game features, to the game loop, to the game theory. We have redesigned a lot of stuff, and we also made it simpler. So it's going to be easier for the base users to onboard, to get on top of what is the vision and mission for me as a user to play the game. Well, that's the reap rewards. So to take it back one notch, IXT will become AIX. We are going to double the total supply. So 153 million becomes 306 million in total after 2 years of vesting on the new chain. This means that all your IXT will become AIX. There's not going to be one AIX for sale except the ones that are at the market. So no investor or game or token speculator can buy AIX. They can only reap the rewards by playing the game. The first 6 months, we will have a rewards pool that will be 8 times bigger than what we have delivered to our users on Polygon for the mining pass rewards, for the MetaCrystal rewards. It's going to be massive. And if we see an uptrending in token appreciation, all of the users at Base is going to need to have AIX, and they're going to need to buy it from the market. And who is the market? Well, they don't have any investor cuts. They will have to buy it from our users, from the community, from our treasury. This is the way that they take part in the season 2 rewards of AIX. So that is it's an awesome way for our community and our long-term players to have a way to sell towards a new dedicated crowd, new chain of investors that is going to be very, very interesting to start playing and start reaping the rewards that we are planning carrying out on season 2.
Yes. So in short, the more AIX, the more game.
The more IXT, the more AIX you have to come into the best potential of reaping the rewards in season 2. The first 1 to 2 months, it's really, really lucrative ROIs. It's going to be in the thousands per month, basically, for the first user. So there's going to be a competitive advantage to have a lot of IXT ready for the swap, but also to be ready with the packs, be ready with the new assets that gives entry to new reward structures.
Nice. So you here, Felix, get your token ready and get more token so you can go to Base together with us. Yes, sounds very interesting with this AIX. And so can you tell me how can I get more of these tokens so I'm fully prepared when we launch on Base?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited as well. I can't wait. Basically, the community now has the pole position in getting heads first to be on top before we launch on Base. And there's basically 3 different ways to get this first position. One, you have to continue playing the game. You have to continue reaping the rewards in the staking pools. Secondly, you start to accumulate at these low price levels. We are undervalued by a magnitude of 100 times. So accumulate IXT at these levels. And number 3, and lastly, you buy the packs from our partner C1. With these packs come 3 different assets. You get AIX, you get new season 2 assets that are core to unlocking the biggest and the most sophisticated staking rewards in the market. And lastly, you will also gain multipliers on the AIX airdrop. Right now, we will give out a huge 30 million AIX token airdrop when we launch at Base. And if the users have bought packs, they will get the multiplier to their base allocation of the airdrop. So this is free money, basically. So who doesn't love free money, right? So the only way is to accumulate more, play the game, but also buying the packs. This is the way to get heads first, to be first before the base users come in. So you can start offloading your IXT and your AIX towards the new community onboarding our game.
Well, so play the game, get your token ready, and buy packs to multiply your airdrop.
Yes.
So more token, of course, more gains. That's just how simple it is.
More token, more gains.
So we have AIX and we are moving to Base. Can you share like the timeline so we know when what will happen? What?
Mikkel, time is running up.
Yes, time is running out.
And the IXT is running out.
Tell me more.
There's only 3 months left of vesting of IXT. There's no more IXT to ever be made. So this is the time to get to purchase all of them up and to have the best position ever when we launch on base. Next month in September, we will launch the tokenomics. We will introduce you the new game functionalities and game loops, and we will tell you more about what sequences the game will roll out to. We've been building towards this season 2 for almost 2 years. We have been holding back on features launches because we want everything to be perfect timing. The perfect timing. In Q4, in end of November, December, we will launch AIX. And the AIX will be starting to be swappable from IXT to AIX. But the most important date of all is 1st of January 2026. This is when we unlock the game on base. This is when you can start trading and start taking part of the most lucrative staking pools ever to be seen in a GameFi game on base. This is where we start the season 2. This is where season 2 begins. And this is where you need to be ready. So from today until the last of December, you have to think about how you invest in IXT. If you want to take part in the highest lucrative staking pools ever to be seen on base, or if you want to be home and die poor. This is the moment. This is really the moment. You can see it on me. I'm really excited. I've never been this proud for my team, for you. Everybody's moving together as one. And we have such an amazing connection with the Base Foundation, and they are awaiting us. They are awaiting us and help us with support of marketing, help us with support of moving funds and liquidity pools and treasury and everything. So I've really had a good last couple of months now, and finally we can start revealing what we built for so long. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing, Felix. And so in short, we are ready. And now get ready yourself as well, so we can all go to base and make this boom together.
Yes.
So thank you for listening to this studio session. We will record more of this studio session along the way, so everyone can stay up to date on what to come, the tokenomics, the gameplay, and the most important thing when AIX launch and when we go on base. So thank you very much today, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.